This is a paper with a current graduate student and a former graduate student. And as you can see, I'm from a different millennium because I can't even master the simple technical skill of getting them on the same line. So how many people here have heard my old age jokes? Not too many, huh? Just you. Well, you can, yeah, and you too. So, yeah, that's one of them. So, did you know that there are two things that happen to you when you get older? The first is that you lose your memory. I can't remember the second. And I'll just give you one more. I'm so old that when I was a boy, the Dead Sea was only sick. So how much time do I have left? Oh, okay. I have to kill time somehow. Oh, by the way, obviously with 6 slides, I really like questions. Otherwise, you get more jokes. So, you know, I got the date, I got the group, I got the city. All right, good. So it's a lab experiment. It's done the way I like to do things, pen and paper. It's Stone Age technology. It's real simple. So we do a laboratory experiment. We give each person $21. They have to keep 5. They can contribute 0, 4, 8, 12, 6, or 16 to a designated charity. I have not gotten to treatments where they can choose from different charities. We vary, I mean, I'm giving you the talk without the slides. So we vary, we have 7 treatments. In 4 of them, we vary whether it's a quote-unquote in-group charity, which means a UCSB charity, or if it's an out-group charity, which is United Way. I don't know if these are the best possible comparison charities to choose. It's what we chose. Okay, and we also vary where there's a celebrity exhortation. And the celebrity is Michael Douglas, who's actually a UCSB alum. So we thought, you know, in-group, out-group, this is going to be strong. The idea is that, you know, people are, let's say there's a Jewish charity and I'm Jewish, maybe I'm more likely to give to them. So it's possible that our instrument wasn't strong enough, it wasn't salient enough. We couldn't do ethnic background, it's too hard. We couldn't do religion. We could have done gender, but that, I mean, that's sort of been beaten to death. So we didn't do that. But we did this other thing. We didn't get effects from it. We did not get anything from in-group, out-group. In fact, it went slightly the wrong way. And we didn't get anything from the celebrity thing. Maybe people felt they were being pressured or something. I don't know. But the other thing that we did, do I have to hold this? Okay. Then I went on to do matching treatments. So what did they were competing. So I had I had one treatment that you're individual and everyone has their contribution matched. 1-to-1 matching, which I think is the most realistic one. Then we had a treatment with individuals where if you contributed above the median in the room, then your contribution was matched. And we had a treatment where you're in an artificial and anonymous team of 3, and you're going to be compared to the median of the groups of 3 in the room. And what's the comparison? We're going to add up the contributions of the 3 people, and that's the comparison. Okay, should I go to the next slide? It's dangerous. So this is what I actually already just told you, but I put a couple numbers in there because I know Yoram likes numbers. So group membership and or competition, increased contributions. This is a topic that Jens worked on a lot, and I have a result similar to hers. And it's a little bit similar to what Michael Norton was saying before I sidetracked him. Okay, in-group, out-group didn't make a difference. The celebrity exhortation made no difference. The matching, so we have it without competition and with competition. I just made up this plus or minus thing. There's about 40% increase. That's pretty good. Although I haven't tested all the things. I'm not sure it's significant. We don't have huge numbers of observations. Team competition, though, gives 125% increase and a 52% contribution rate. Yes, it's the lab. I know it's the lab. But I'm going to say that anonymous team competition, randomly formed anonymous teams, that can't be as strong as real people out there in the field who know each other. So you would expect the results to be even larger. I know we gave them money, and that's why contribution rates are high. Still, this is clean. This is clean. And it's a lab experiment. It's clean. Okay, as I said before, 7 treatments between 33 and 48 people. I described the 2x2, and I also described the other ones. This is an excellent time for questions, please. Michael Douglas has these videos. Sorry, that's an excellent question. Of course, there's only 2 types of questions. There's very good questions and excellent questions. This is what I do in class, yeah. So he has these videos, like he has one for the UCSB charity, and oh, I had great times at UCSB. Well, who doesn't? And you know, and you should blah, 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 blah. And he apparently also has one for the United Way. That's not part of what I did. That's high tech, right? So that's how we did that. You have a question?
Yeah, it doesn't strike me as obvious that anything that's within UCSB would be regarded as improved.
I agree with you. So it could be that our manipulation just was too weak. Okay. It could be.
You didn't do any manipulation check on that? I don't know.
I don't know how we would.
Identification scale.
I don't even know how we would.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I mean, the bottom line, maybe we could have. We didn't. So we were surprised, but it could have been that we used the wrong instrument.
So when we introduced team competition,
Yeah.
they're still either competing to contribute to United Way or the UCSB.
That's right. We had 3 sessions. I'm still running sessions. We had 3 sessions with the in-group. There's no more Michael Douglas. We killed that because that took extra time and wasn't necessary. So we did 3 with the in-group, and we did 1 with the out-group. I have to do more, but there wasn't a difference. So actually for here, I've pooled them, which, I mean, I guess I can do, but I want to do more because I don't think it's going to make a difference either there. But again, your point is absolutely correct. I don't know that we picked the right ones. We picked a couple. They seemed like they were reasonable, but I'm not drawing conclusions. I'm surprised by the result. But I'm even more surprised by the team competition result. More questions. Questions are great things. You don't want to hear this other joke, do you? No. All right. Oh, I got about 100. I got about 100. Or a million, really. But okay, so I'm running low on time, so. Actually, is this the one that works? This is the one that works. Did I kill my microphone yet? No, not yet. Okay, I told you about this. $21, you can give 0, 4, 8, 12, or 16. This is an example of how Stone Age I am. What did I do? They were paid in cash for whatever they earned themselves, and for the charity, how did I do this credibly? Well, some people do websites and clicking this and that. I don't know how to do that. So I use personal checks. And we made them out for the amount of money that they had donated. If there were matching funds, we added that into them. The checks were signed. We gave them in an envelope, a stamped, addressed envelope, and we told them, you can mail this. So as clean as we could. I don't think there are any credibility issues. I don't actually know that. Question. No really good reason.
I mean, actually, it's not possible that they don't have to be shown.
Yeah, I mean, no really good reason. In fact, I think one of my co-authors decided that, and I didn't argue with it. I don't think it's essential, but I haven't tried it the other way. So as you see, we had 380,000 observations in the laboratory. I get tired of seeing these. Oh, we had 12 billion. No, we had 274, which is actually a lot. It's not 380,000 now. But it's close. Okay. My table. Oh, wait, you told me there's a button. Yeah, look at that, high tech. Okay, this is the 2x2 stuff. Guess what? Celebrity, in-group versus out-group. This is actually a little bit higher. It's not significant. Out-group here is a little higher than in-group. And celebrity and no celebrity, okay, it's 0.2 higher. That's nothing, okay? Here's some aggregate ways of doing it. You see there's not much happening here. Here's total no matching funds. I'm going to use that to compare to these treatments here. So this is where I match all the contributions. It's up about 40, I think that's 43%. And this compared to this, you know, it's the same as this, and it's up 40% from this. That's not bad. I'm not sure how significant it is, depends on what you do and if you pool this and that. It's not bad. But look at this one. What the hell's going on here? This is a 52% contribution rate, because remember the endowment is 16, right? This goes way up. And it's not a matter, you could argue, social efficiency. So when you have matching contributions, that's going to boost everything up. Well, some. And then you could say competition, that's going to drive, that's what's driving this. But this is a competition treatment. It's not doing anything over that, so it's not competition per se. And you can argue that it's not, some of it's matching, social preferences, efficiency, Charness and Rabin, I mean, sure. But what's going on with this? We have a conjecture, and is based on anecdotal evidence of what happened with students. So the guy who ran it said one session, he had one guy that gave nothing. And the guy didn't even want to pick up his money because he felt bad for his group. So it's sort of a letting down the team. You know, what Norton was talking about, there's some element of that, letting down the team. You don't want to feel like you cost, and you're not costing them money. You're not costing anybody money. You're just making it so that the contributions aren't being matched. This is a fairly lightweight manipulation, I would say, and yet we get this result. Please. Yes. You don't see their contributions. You don't even see their contributions. This is really just abstract in that way. They're anonymous, you don't see them, you don't know anything at all, and it's one shot. There's, you know, if you're going to do regressions, it's as simple as going to be. Please.
Celebrities are college students, right?
Yep.
So I was thinking maybe the celebrity is the one who's, maybe it was somebody who's more like a peer.
That's why we use Michael Douglas, because he is an alum, but okay, he's certainly not a peer. Yeah, I know. We wanted somebody famous, right? There's not too many famous students.
Sure, so I mean, maybe just interviewing some students to
Yeah.
find out, you know, what kind of celebrity would influence.
You know what? I don't doubt it. We didn't do that. We're going to leave that one on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, pick a better instrument. I mean, sure. You know, I'm not making any claims. It looked to me like in-group and out-group, but.
Well, I'm just also wondering if it's like about competition or is it like peer effect?
Yeah, but if it's only about contribution, if it's about competition, well, all right. So I have an argument here that you think you're less likely to do it. You get the matching funds, so it decreases it. But so there is some competition effect, but it's being offset. But the difference here is nothing, and the difference here is large. So it doesn't seem like it's competition per se.
Right, so I'm saying maybe that's why you can look at peer effect and you get a celebrity that's a peer, and that is what matters.
No argument. No argument. Go ahead and run it and let me know how it came out. No argument at all. I make no strong claims. The strongest claim I make is that this is a big number. That's my only real claim, you know. Now, I have a speculation as to why the in-group, out-group thing may not have worked. So usually these things they're charities, or people have come to them, or public radio, they want to donate. They're interested in donating. And maybe in-group, out-group, maybe it's more sensitive to that when you're already in that space. These are students who came to the laboratory. They don't know anything about they came to donate. So maybe it doesn't affect you so much when you're actually not someone who's coming in with that idea. It's pure speculation. I think it could be right, but your story and your story could also be what's going on. I don't know. It's just speculation. Okay? Please.
Consistent with that, I have a student who abandoned the thesis topic after running a field experiment in China while she was teaching there.
Yeah.
It was similar if it was
Is that right?
A charity that helps fellow students.
See, that's nice, because these things don't get reported. People do these things and they never get reported.
That's right. So
Yeah.
I can, for the Journal of Insignificant Results. for sure.
Well, that's what I had until I did this matching thing.
Right.
So I sort of,
You
you
can
know.
make 2 papers out of it.
No. It's better to have one. It doesn't matter in this case, but it does matter in this case. Trust me, I've written a few papers. Yeah. And 2 of them have been published, but yeah.
This artificial group at the level of the university, which we got.
I agreed with you before, and I'm going to agree with you again. Yeah. What would you have done?
Well, I later suggested a completely different setup, and then she decided to work with the social psychologist instead of me.
Well, then I'm not going there.
But we were.
I think I've got time pressure, so isn't this pretty? So this doesn't tell you anything more, but we track the contributions, and with matching group competition, we actually get, what is this, 19, 24, 27, 15 out of 42, what is that? That's 3 out of 14, so it's 21%. But I mean, we're getting a lot here. Up here in group no matching, nobody's up there, everybody's over here. So you can see the same thing. I don't know why I have shadow things there, but this is this is the matching group one here, and you can see it's dramatically different. And these aren't so different, but the yellow and green might be different than the blue and the red. My last slide. I really did have 6 slides. Okay, just like I said, the contribution rate is 20 to 26% of the endowment in these cases. Okay, matching funds brings it up to 40 to 43% for the individual cases, and contribution, this is increased over the overall no matching funds treatments. Okay, contribution rates of 32 to 33%. You get this 125% increase going up to 52%. My only little pitch towards anyone is that I don't know how a charity would go about creating and encouraging competing teams, but you did that, yeah, in the field. So I don't know how to go about doing that, but if you can do it as a charity, it seems like this could be really powerful. Again, we have artificial and anonymous teams. They don't know anything at all, and we get this big effect. So that's my talk. I thank you very much.
So for faculty giving, here's how they've implemented your suggestion in my university. Departments of teams, and each week the department that had the largest number of donors gets tickets for dinner somewhere that is volunteer.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
So maybe
I-
we can have them recorded and published.
I would do it with course relief. Boy, you get contributions then. Yeah.
The other comment I had was that there's some similarity but a lot of differences with the giving clubs literature. Harbaugh's paper on that.
Yeah. I'm not too much into applications. I like getting results and saying, here's what I got. But yeah.
In terms of a theory that rationalizes it might involve some prestige competition.
Sure. But not in the anonymous case, there isn't. Unless you're talking about self-signaling. Yeah, I mean, you could throw that in, but here there's no social element. Yeah. It's clean. It's a lab experiment. Yeah. Please. There is someone else over here that I'm butting into them, but go ahead. No, you're not.
Did they actually sit together after you do random?
Yeah. No, I don't think they sat together. I think it was just numbers pulled. I don't know what they believed, however. I don't think they were told that. I don't see that in the instructions. So they may have believed that there are people, but I don't think they did, because it's normal just to have random distributions of where you are physically in the room and how you're matched. I don't know what they believe, but I have no reason to believe that they would think that it was the people proximate to them that they're paired with, but they might have. There had been another hand. Sure. So depend on the show-ups, but let's say an average group might have been there 18 people in the room.
Only one of them got matched.
3 of them. Above the median. So if you have 6, then 3 of them get matched.
So it wasn't quite a low probability.
Sorry?
It was quite a low probability of placebo.
50%. 3 groups of 6. There's 6 groups of 3. 50% chance of a match. You know, people understand 3 probabilities: 0%, 50%, and 100%. No, maybe, and yes. That I actually believe this. People, so I do things that way. I did a 1-to-1 matching. I could have manipulated that, but I think 1-to-1 matching is what you see a lot. People understand 1-to-1 matching. I like comprehension. I like keeping it really simple. So that's what I did. No time for jokes. Okay, bye.
Thank you.